Right, hello there. Welcome to the 22nd episode of the Hardcore series. I'm back. You may have noticed a longer break between episodes in the recent months, and there is a very good reason for that. I've been very busy. As I'm recording this, I have 3 deadlines due in less than a week, so yeah, that's fun. But I don't want to abandon this series either, so I've come up with a new way of doing it for at least while I'm busy and unable to record, edit and play as much. And basically I'm going to be recording episodes over a much longer period of time. How much longer? Well, about a month. Which sounds bad, but it's basically what I've been doing for the past few episodes anyway. Episode 20 and 21 were recorded over about that time frame. And I've also done it before in previous episodes. I've just usually had other videos to cover it up so you wouldn't notice. Basically, there's going to be one hardcore video a month from now on. Although I do want to get this episode out before Christmas, and I actually have some big plans for this episode because I want to get as much of the village done as possible. So whenever I get the chance, I'm just going to be building. Specifically, you may notice out there, I've started clearing a little area because that's where the next big building's going to go, and that's going to be the library in preparation for 1.20, which will actually add proper books that you can take out of bookshelves, which will be nice. Or proper bookshelves, I should say. So yeah, that's how this episode's going to go. Also, quick update. I actually added the Totem of Undying and the Wither Rose to my trophy room. I did totally forget this room existed, even though I pretty much have everything in here. I've just been too lazy to add them. Also the beacon and the trident I do have, but I only have one of them and I don't really want to put them in here when I could be making more use of them. But yeah, I'm very close to finishing the trophy room, which is cool. Yeah, so anyway, hopefully you're seeing this video about Christmas, New Year time. Otherwise this will be very embarrassing. Alright, the Christmas season is fast approaching, so it's time to add a little festive flair to the village here. So we've gathered some resources and I'm going to build a little Christmas tree over here behind my house. Is everything going to be using? Not actually going to be using this many logs. I just had nowhere else to put them. And I'm also going to gather some candles, but first I'll build the main tree using spruce logs and birch leaves, and I'll add a bit of spruce leaves and oak leaves as well. So yeah, to start off with, we're just going to build the base tree. So start off with, going to go build 12 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, pretty epic. And then I build out with the trunks like this. And now we start adding the leaves and making it go around in a bit of a circular pattern. So alright, that's the first layer done, and simply based on that I've realised I do not have nearly enough leaves, so I'm going to go get some more real quick. Trees, along with boats and anything that floats, are among the list of builds I've always been too intimidated by to attempt, but after building a cherry blossom tree in a multiplayer server, I've become more confident in attempting to build trees, mainly by watching old Grian videos. The main thing I've learned is texture is very important. You want to use different kinds of leaves. Obviously for a Christmas tree it's tempting to just go with spruce leaves. This is actually mainly made from birch leaves with a bit of spruce thrown in the darker areas, and then some oak leaf for the lighter areas, just to give it a bit of colour and texture so it doesn't look like a single plain colour. Also the shape is quite important, because when I tried to make Christmas trees when I was younger, they'd always look very rigid and strange. From this, using the branches as a general guideline, I found you can't really go wrong. You just place leaves wherever, going round in a circle. Obviously connecting tighter to the tree as you go up. The decorations are mainly used end rods, so I think they look quite cool as Christmas lights, and of course candles with spruce slabs going around the tree as a sort of tinsel. Overall, pretty happy with how this turned out. I might actually build more custom trees like this around the village because it kind of fits with the theme of the area. Well, would you look at that tree? Christmas is very quickly approaching. You can even see the chests have changed to be presents. And now that I've got a lot more free time on my hands, it's time to get some work done. First things first, before I start building the library over here, which I've already set out the perimeter for, there are some things I want to get. That being acacia saplings and, oh hello there, and some frog spawn. So I'm going to go out and collect them, and hopefully I won't run into any more corruption, because after doing a bit of exploring, I have a bit of a theory regarding what happened there, and that is that all chunks that weren't loaded before the corruption happened are just in shambles, in complete shambles. Biomes are just spliced together haphazardly. You got a desert village in a dark forest, you got a desert temple in the middle of the ocean, mountains rising out of nothing. It's just a mess. But everything I loaded before that should be fine, because the meadow, that was fine when I went there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everything I'd already loaded is fine, but everything else is a bit messed up. But it's not too big a deal really. Just means I'm not going to be able to do much building in those areas. Yeah, basically if I want to do any future building projects outside of this area, it has to be somewhere I've already loaded, like the Ice Kingdom or the camp. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but nothing I can't deal with. And now let's kill this guy, he's getting on my nerves. Ah, that makes sense. I just do the torch here and here. Alright, yeah, this does seem to back up my theory. The areas I'd already loaded, they're fine, but then you go a little outside and then you get this. Ooh. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. I can get all my dye from here. I found a flower forest before, but I forgot to mark its coordinates down. I'm pretty sure it was like 5,000 blocks away, so... Ooh. I'll rescue the... Well, this place is about to burn down. I'll rescue the beehives as well before they get burnt down. Alright, we're back in the swamp because we need to get some frogs, and for some reason, frogs, to breed them, you need slime, so I've been waiting to find one of them, and as you can see back there, one finally spawned. So let's go do this thing. Wait a minute, what? Oh, it's a zombie. Wait, are there mangrove villages? Oh, hello. Well, don't question why the slimes are orange, it's just a resource pack. Where'd he go? There was a little one. Oh, hello. Where'd the little slime go? Oh, you ate him! How do you get frog lights again? They need to eat magma cubes, don't they? That's such a weird thing. There are just some things in this game that, if you didn't know it, you'd have no way of figuring it out. Like, how, without the wiki, do you figure out that you get frog lights from feeding magma cubes to frogs? Like, there are so many features in this game that you can just never find out about because the game just never tells you. And to be fair, there is some charm to that. Alright, well... Just gotta find some frogs now, and then I think I have to wait for the tadpoles to spawn. Don't know how long that actually takes. Probably stupidly long. Oh, I think I hear a frog or two. Alright, come on. Two of you, come over here. Come on, you as well. Ah, they are cute. Alright, you. Now, go. Commence. Oh, they did it. Telekinesis. So which one's doing it then, huh? You gonna do it? Oh, again, they did it. Telekinesis. Okay, so I think, do I just wait for that to hatch? I just gotta chill here. Alright, guess I'll make a little hut or something in the meantime. I really like frogs. They're cool. Yo, the tadpole spawned. Let's go. Alright, you two come in with me. Epic. Alright, let's put the tadpoles in. There you go. Have fun. Putting them in this one because knowing axolotls, they'll probably eat them. Like, these things are ravenous. If I didn't have these fences in, they'd literally just climb up and eat all the fish. So, no reason to believe they wouldn't eat the tadpoles either. Though to be fair, frogs are also pretty bad. They eat like everything. Maybe they'll eat the fish as well, I don't know. Why are the two most evil creatures in the game the cutest? After getting back from that little trip, I tended to the botanical gardens and planted all the acacia saplings I'd gathered. And with that, the main area of the gardens are pretty much complete now that I have all of the overworld saplings readily available. So it should be pretty easy to farm all the different wood and leaf types for wherever I might need them from. And it's looking pretty nice, even if the biome type doesn't really suit the colour of the leaves, but you know, can't really do much about that. Aside from that, also did some work on the garden area, finished up the paths. They're not in their complete state as they are now. They'll definitely need some more work, but they're functional right now and I can return to them later. It's a very nice project to work on this because I don't really need to think about it much. Definitely a lot easier than designing and building a village or any other kind of structure. I've finally started work on the library, and as you can see behind me, it's definitely going to be one of the bigger builds. Possibly the biggest one so far. Maybe just behind the war room. I was pretty proud of this library design. It's going to look quite nice once I add in all the texture and the copper roof, and hopefully it turns out and fits in with the vibe of the village. So I was working on the library when I noticed this devious little fellow and proceeded to get very distracted. My first thought upon seeing him was, not this guy. Then I realised, wait, I don't need to kill him because if I wait till his crossbow runs out, he won't be a threat anymore, and in fact I can even keep him. But that was when I noticed a travelling villager and another idea popped into my head. And well, I ended up wasting the best part of an hour getting the pillager to lose his ammo and also getting him to kill the travelling villager in the process. Why did I do this? I'm not really sure. Good fun though. How'd it go? Oh no, alright, come on. Hey wait, I'm just trying to buy from you. Yes, come on. Wait, I have an idea. Quick, get in the boat, I'll help you. I can't believe he would do this. This is just awful behaviour. How could he do this? This is just wrong. Just so wrong. You know what, punishment? You're getting back in the boat. Right, I should probably move you somewhere safe so you won't get killed by one of the roaming iron golems. Alright, come on then, come on me. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Where should we put you, hey? You know what, we're gonna need a librarian when all this is done, so where do you fancy that? That'd be a good job for you, I reckon. Right, you stay there, and try not to cause any trouble. Hello, sir. Oh, look at him. He's very polite. Good day to you too. Okay. Was not expecting to find that. I'll be real. I was just in the mountains looking for some copper. Looks like I didn't actually find any. That was actually iron. So, yeah, that is the deep dark. That is okay. So the question now is, do I go in and check it out, or do I scurry away? I think what I'm gonna do is that is a shrieker right there. I'm gonna, waltz in, and the moment anything goes wrong, there's an open passage right there, so I'm just gonna fly out. Let's just see what happens here, shall we? Ow. Okay, oh, there's some copper. Right. I don't actually see the city, so... I would like some skulk, actually. That could be useful. Oh, you're supposed to have wool for this, aren't you? I do not have a wool farm. If I could just get that skulk sensor. Mining that will definitely set that off. But I reckon if I'm quick, I can... Oh, there's a narrow path as well. I won't be able to see. Ow. When do I know I'm within range? Come on. If I can just get my hands on that. If only I had some wool. Or there could be something over here. There we go, some skulk. Right, if we can fly in and get a better view. I'm very conflicted right now, because on the first hand, this is the first time I found this in survival, and I want to check it out. But also, this is a hardcore world, and if I go in there unprepared, I will die. And I do not want to risk this world when I've just reached 1,000 days. Though counterpoint, if I go in there, I could name this video, I nearly died in the deep dark. Strong counterpoint there. Okay, seems like more reasons to go in than not to. Let's go. Ooh, I can go... Can I get in there? I think so. Let's fly in here. That was a well-timed cave noise. Oh, there's more there. Right, this doesn't seem to set them off. Problem is that shrieker. Mining one of these will definitely set it off. Actually, that's a good question. If I run in there and set off the warden, will the warden be there when I next come here? Yeah. Why'd that shrieker get set off? What's setting it off? That's a good point. That shrieker there isn't setting anything else off, so maybe... What do you reckon if I fly in? Does flying cause sound? We can try flying in. Okay. Is there any... I think shriekers have got to be rare, right? Is that the only shrieker? I don't see one down here. Oh, there's one right there. What about further down into the cave there? Ow. Oh god. Really? My health is very low. Right then. It's pretty difficult to find something that's not connected to a shrieker. Just wanted a goddamn skulk sensor. Right now. There's more down there. So what about down there, huh? Got any skulk sensors? Bats keep setting that off. Okay, I reckon we can go down there and capture that thing, right? Because that's constantly being set off, so... you. Wait, can you not pick one up? Oh, that gives you the XP. Oh, I see, so... Okay, well, I just wasted my chance. Gotta use a pickaxe next time. Skulk Catalyst, is this what I need? Skulk Catalyst. Alright, so I think with this catalyst I should be able to generate more skulk. I probably need more if I want to make a cool farm, but this is enough now, because I can pretty much get infinite skulk and some sensors as well, and probably make a farm. So now we just need to get out of here alive. And if it seems like my screen is being a little erratic right now, that's not because I'm shaking. It is, there's a little earthquake going on, just, you know, around my house. But still recording this, you know, gotta make that content. Alright, I got Skulk Catalyst and enough copper for my purposes, so I think I'll leave now. Fuck, okay. I just need to fly up through there without setting off the shrieker. Pretty easy. Whew. Nice. Well, can't wait to go back there. Hey yo, new horn dropped. I actually don't know if that's new. I might have this one already. I don't know. Do I have this one already? You'd know. Alright, we have the library building here, and it's finally pretty much done. I say pretty much. You do not want to see what's behind it. Trust me. And also there isn't really much of anything inside of it either. The outside of it, it's pretty cool, although you have to be on roof level to see most of it. Yeah, pretty happy with how this one turned out. I'm not sure if some of the detail up there, the one I based it off was a bit lighter up on the tower. I couldn't really get it to look right, so kind of went minimal with that, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. It's one of the fancier buildings. Again, with the roof, it just adds a bit of variety to the village, at least from above, so it's not all the same spruce. Actually, speaking about above, we have not only passed 1,000 days in this world, but January 1st, which is today, also happens to be the day this world was created. That makes this the 1 year anniversary of this world, which is, wow. You can imagine, a year ago, well, I hadn't even found this village yet, but it was just a regular village. And now look at all these new buildings I've added. We got some more stuff under construction there, which I'll get to in the next episode. I'll hopefully finish at least most of the village. Yeah, I quite like how this space has turned out so far. That's 1 year and 1,000 days of this world gone. Hopefully, I'll survive to see another 1,000 days and another year, and hopefully around this time next year, I'll be able to come up here and do this again, and we'll see less of a village and more of a town that's expanded out in every direction. And maybe by then I'll have added interiors to some of these buildings, although I'll be honest, I don't think that's likely. Well, goodbye to 2022. Let's hope 2023 will be even better.